Hi, this is Nancy at Notions, and for our What's New Wednesday today, I want to talk to you about one of the die cutting machines that we have at Notions now. It's called the Gemini. Now, the Gemini comes from a company whose name is Crafter's Companion. This is a company that started in the UK. Sarah Davies is the designer and the owner of the company, and she has come out with so many really amazing things to do with her Gemini machine. The machine I'm going to show you today is the larger of the two machines. This has the plates that are 9 inches by 12.5 inches, so big enough for all your paper crafting and mixed media and fabric techniques. So I want to first show you what comes with the machine. So with the machine is going to come 2 cutting plates, one for the bottom, one for the top, the resting plate that the die sets on, and this metal plate. And I'll show you why that's so important in a minute here. It also comes with 19 different dies. Some of them are nesting dies and some of them are design dies. Now these dies are unique because this is not your normal wafer thin dies. These are what they call their mixed media dies. These are made of a different metal and the edge is sharper and thicker. You can cut through 8 layers of fabric with these thin dies, which is really very, very unique. So I want to show you some of the projects that I did. So this is one using the hexagon die, and I'm English paper piecing. English paper piecing is all the rage. What's so cool about it, I'm going to flip this over, is it's got all of the nesting sizes. So like this, I can cut out the paper for my English paper piecing template and my fabric. And I could cut out the paper in 8 layers. So I used an artist quality paper. I don't know how many pounds it was, but I just folded it up so it's a sturdy paper. And I was able to cut all 8 layers at one time using the mixed media dies. And then the same thing with the fabrics. So I want to show you a little demo here using the plates and the dies. So I'm going to cut wool. So this is felted wool. So this is not your normal craft felt. This is going to be a little bit thicker and it's going to have fibers in it also. So when I put this down, I was watching Sarah's videos and she talks about putting everything upside down. I'm going to use the cutting plate and the metal plate. I'm going to put 2 layers of the wool down. Then I'm going to place my mixed media die on top. I'm going to top it off with my base plate and my other cutting plate and send it through the Gemini. I want you to know that the Gemini is an electronic machine, so you're just going to feed the mats through and it's going to take it. What you need to also know is that it's got a lot of pressure. So these dies and mats are made differently than others because the pressure, there's a full roller in here with I don't know how much pressure, but enough pressure that it's going to cut through this quite easily. As it takes it in, you're going to hear it. And I love this. You can pause it and make it come in reverse. So now it's going to come right back again. You don't have to do that. I just thought that was pretty cool that you could. So if it did get stuck, you could pause it. When you pull it out, it's going to stop. Take these off, and it cut through both layers of that felted wool, just clean as can be. It did, yes, of course, leave a dent in my metal plate, and it will. Sarah talks about on her videos how you need to flip and spin your metal plates and your cutting plates as you go. I thought that was really cool. So another project I did with the wool is using her flower dies. So this is the flower die. I think this is the chrysanthemum. Nope, this is the daisy. That's much easier to say. So with this one, I cut again that wool. I cut 3 different colors. You can do it with just one of the colors or 3 together, however big you want it. And the idea is this is how it comes out. It's all kind of just cut out like a little flower petals, and then you just start rolling it all together. And you can stitch it to keep it all together, or you can even use a craft glue or a hot glue gun and make all these really fabulous flowers. The leaf die came with the machine, so there's 2 different sizes of leaf dies, but there is an individual die set with some more decorative leaf designs. You also want to know that you can cut so many different materials with this. So here's some of the materials that come from Crafter's Companion. There's chalkboard, there's burlap, and the burlap and the denim are both highly sized, so they're not going to fray on you. Here's the denim, comes in 2 different colors. Corkboard, the corkboard and the veneer, so this is a wood veneer, have a self-adhesive on the back, so you'll just peel that off. You can stick that down on anything. This is the faux leather that they have, and even glitter fabric on the back side. You can see that that's fabric. Now, these are not meant to be washed, but these can be used on bags and other wall decorations that aren't going to be washed, but it can be sewn through. I had to test it. I needed to know that it could. So this is the denim, and it's easily sewn through. Along with the dyes and the different materials that they have, they've come out with some stamps and ink pads. These inks are going to be totally permanent on fabric when they're heat set. Comes in all your basic colors, but the stamp sets, what make them so unique is that it comes with the base and the details. So here's the base for the leaf, and then the different details for the leaf. I stamped this onto just a regular piece of white cotton, first using their green ink and then the black ink. Over here, I actually stamped it onto the faux leather, and it turned out beautifully. Again, with that faux leather from the back side of it, you can heat press it. So it's going to be able to bump up all of your fabric and mixed media designs. This is the new Threaders collection with the mixed media dyes. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this project.